today is a new day, guys. And it's actually gonna be above freezing today. I'm really excited. Miss Fernie is just sitting here chewing her cud this morning. She's already been up eating. I'm a little late getting out this morning just because it's warmer and I don't feel like I have to be here. What I like is in the last 2 days, she's decided to actually pick through the hay, which is great. Gotta have sheets changed. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna be able to get her outside. It's gonna be in the 40s. Hopefully the snow's gonna melt a lot today and tomorrow, and I'm gonna be able to get her out and let her walk around a little bit outside because I know she'd enjoy that. I've just been hesitant with the snow to get her wet. Time for her cheeks change. Get up. Yep. That's a girl. Ugh. Oh goodness. Walk on out. Don't have as much clothes on today. Breathing still sounds awful. We're done with our antibiotic as of yesterday. We had the vet out and we're gonna kind of recap everything that's happened since Toonie had piglets for you guys today. Just give you a general update on what's coming up and how everybody's doing and all of that. She continues to improve, which is the big thing. We did have the vet out for a different reason and I had him check on her and we'll give you an update on all that. Where are my sunglasses? It is sunny today. It's almost 10, so everybody's been out for a while. Snow is slowly starting to melt. It was in the upper 20s yesterday. It's been in the upper 20s for 2 or 3 days. It's been nice. Today's gonna be 34. So all the places we walk and the animals have been, Griff, you don't live here, buddy. The neighbor's dog is here. All right, good morning, fellas. You guys need some water and breakfast? Good to see Toonie all the way out here. Duke, how's your water, buddy? I dumped all my water accidentally. I am aware. I know, you're hungry. You're hungry. Have you calmed down some? Mom's not totally sure. Have to go locate Toonie's bowl before we do anything else, just because she has settled down quite a bit, but I'm still a little skittish with her. I like to kind of have food immediately in front of her when I go in, because when she has food, she settles down pretty well. So Toonie, the day after farrowing, peed and pooped in her bowl. I had to clean it out, and it's out here frozen, and I need to go get it. I gave her a different bowl, but I would prefer to have this bowl, mostly because she's buried the other bowl in her pen, and I don't really want to fight her for it. She has really calmed down. Yesterday she let me pet her and rub all over, which is good, but you just really have to wait for those hormones to totally settle down. Yeah, and she knows her bowl is out here. I need your bowl. Okay, so maybe I can go in the other way and get the other bowl out, and she doesn't seem to be too bothered. Griff, go home. And the goats have been all in the food with her. Just do what we can. I'm coming, let's have breakfast. Mom's just walking around wasting time. I am ready for the snow to melt to get her back in her pen and out of this barn, because I do think that will improve her mood as well. Are you hungry? Yeah? Maybe? Girls, are you guys hungry? Okay, let's have breakfast. Like there's a bowl in there somewhere. meet our men friends. Good morning, boys. Little Fern pig. Hi, buddies. Come here. Come over here. Bills, come here. Hey, Waffles. Waffles. They're doing well. They've been out pretty much every day since we're able to get that kind of nice layer of hay down for them. They've enjoyed being out. The girls have been out. Sometimes I don't know if the girls are out because the pig is unhappy or if they're just enjoying the sun. Most of the time I come out here and they're just all laid out. I need to get the water filled up, especially while Tunee's distracted. She doesn't like the water jugs. So what happened while we walk around this morning and get this taken care of? So we went to bed about 2 a.m., 2:30, probably closer to 3 by the time I actually went to sleep. The next morning I got up and Tunee's still shaking like she was still in labor, even though she had passed the placenta.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Still warm?
Yeah, so warm. Sorry.
All right.
I called our vet, so just wasn't sure. Everything had been such a disaster. And the last thing that I wanted was her to still have piglets, and we just weren't. She was still laboring, we just didn't know. He was really concerned with only 2 piglets, that was the case. So they came out and ultrasounded her, and I'll stick in some footage from the security camera, from our Z-Moto camera. Came out, did an ultrasound to check for more piglets. She tolerated that really well. Did an ultrasound both sides, everything came back. No piglets that we could tell. She steadily calmed down throughout the day. He did leave us with some oxytocin, just in case we thought she was still in labor. As the day progressed, we could give that to her. That would make her push for about 20 or 30 minutes, and then we could kind of move on. You know, always risk that there was still a piglet in the birth canal that we just couldn't see. I had not seen her push since she'd had the placentas. We just kind of left it at that and moved on. She has slowly calmed down. She did try to bite me once yesterday. I think that was because I kind of snuck up on her. But she's wanted scratches. She's been more her normal self. I think some of those hormones are starting to wear off. Probably a week from now, she'll be totally back to normal. All that happened the next day. And while he was here, since we had him actually come out to the farm, we had him check on Fern. So we'll talk a little bit about how that went too. Everybody's got food and is taken care of. I did want to remind everybody, if you're new, or those of you who have been here, I don't know how many new people we'll get from Petunia's video. When we do a birth video, we usually get lots of new subs. We really appreciate all the support. All the positivity so far in the comments has been awesome. It was just so hard. I just hope that our experience helps somebody else along the way. I wanted to give you guys a reminder, an update, some information on all the goat births that are gonna happen here in the next few weeks, just so you know what to be looking for. Our first goat is due in 2 weeks. I almost had the vet ultrasound her because I'm not convinced she's pregnant. So Cece is our first goat that's pregnant. This girl right here is due 26th of February through the 2nd of March, so she's the first one on our list. Then Bunny, Padme, and Nani, if they're all bred. This one definitely is. Pretty confident about her. Patty's the first freshener, so not totally confident that she's pregnant. Pixie's been back in heat, and so has Zelda. No one else that was bred has been back in heat that I've noticed. Poppy is part Nubian, so it could be shielding breeds in the fall, but we'll see. So these 3 girls, Padme, Nani, Bunny, all due March 4th through the 9th-ish, all the same time. So we're gonna leave all 3 stalls up. We're gonna kick Petunia out so that we have enough room for all the new mamas. Then Poppy, 2 weeks later, this is Poppy, and then Twizzy at the very end of March. So this is Twizzler. Zelda had babies in the fall. Pixie didn't breed, so we're gonna put her on a fall cycle. Pepper's a boy. Tink is too small. This is Tinkerbell. She's 2. She hasn't grown. We have a whole video on Tink if you haven't seen it. She was the runt of a set of quints from Cece. This just doesn't look pregnant. It just doesn't. It doesn't look pregnant to me. And well, we get more and more udder growth, so maybe I'm wrong. Daisy is our Nubian. She didn't breed this year. That is everybody that is due to kid in March. We will be done by the last week of March, first week of April with kidding. So the next month is gonna be full of baby goat births. So I hope you guys will stick around to see that. Hopefully all of that will go much better than the pig birth. We've done goats a few times. I know a little bit more about goats than I do pigs. So we hope that you guys are gonna enjoy all of that. One other fun update. This bear finally braved the fence. He has gone out, and I don't know if you can see his footprints. He's patrolled the whole pasture over here and the whole pasture over there. The snow, for some reason, made everybody brave. Did it make you a brave boy? Did it make you a brave boy? Will you come on out? There you go. Say, I'll come through the gate now. I think that's why Griff's over here, is because they've been playing over there for the last couple of days, and I think Griff just decided his beep beep wasn't working. He was gonna come for a visit. All right, Miss Piggy, how are ya? Still cleaning up breakfast? So our update on Miss Fern. So we had Doc come in and look at her, explained everything that we've done. He was very surprised, I think, that she's still alive given how thin she is. He felt some of the thinness that we were fighting is because her respiratory rate is so high, so it makes it hard for her to eat a whole lot. You know, it's gonna take us a while to put weight back on her at this rate, just because she is so thin. That was a big concern for him, just in terrible condition, which we knew, that wasn't a surprise. This respiratory issue is still all the way down her respiratory system, so he hears it in her nose all the way through her chest. He said that whatever we're dealing with must be antibiotic resistant. It's not really treatable with antibiotics given all the antibiotics we've given. He said to go ahead and finish the round of LA200, especially since we were seeing improvements. His suggestion was to bring her in for an x-ray to get a better diagnostic. So when the snow clears and that's more of a possibility for us to do safely, that is the plan. The only thing he talked about was possibly a fungal infection, but he said he's never seen fungal lung infections in goats, never even heard of it. So he was very stoked at why she wasn't improving. As far as the breathing sounded very concerning to him. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. So that is your Fernie girl update. Well, I brought Fern out for a little play date. I got a little snow on her face, and she wanted to be in here with Pixie. I had her kind of on the other side of the fence to keep her away from Toonie, but she and Pixie really wanted to be together, so the goats all wanted to come out here, so open the gate up. So I thought maybe this would be good. Get her out, get her some exercise, get her some fresh air. Everybody's kind of out checking things out, aren't they, Nani? We're getting some melting. Maybe in the next day or two they'll all be back out. It's dinner time. It's really pretty out here. I think everybody spent most of the day outside. It was good to get Fernie out. She didn't want to go back in, and then she chased me around in the garage, which is great. It's nice to see some personality out of her. Hi, buddies. I'll put scrubby cat. All right, buddies, dinner next. You guys need water? You do. Yes. Yeah, let's feed Toonie Pig. There we go. Now I have lights. Now we can see the goats. Oh, and we turned. Did you knock all the feeders off? Maybe? All right, let's feed Toonie Pig. So this is what Zelda decided to do. She's gotten to where she runs and jumps on the door. So this is Zelda, if you didn't know, to hope that it will open. And so when I open it to try to go out, she jumps as hard as she can on it so I can't hold it closed. And it doesn't really help that I have a pig right here that I'm a little bit nervous about disrupting the eating. So pretty much every time I've come in and out of the door in the last couple of days, she's come in and eaten out of a bin. And typically the bins are closed, but when I'm feeding, they're open because I'm scooping food out of them. And it's a little bit worse right now because there's so much extra stuff in here. So I'm a little bit frustrated with Zelda at the moment. Okay, let's try to go feed the boys now. Pork chop, can I feed them so then I can feed you? Hey, Greg. Ideal situation for anybody, but for tonight it will work.